This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to introduce to you the incredible new Rolex Roulette system by John Switzer. This is absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to share with you. But first, we're going to test his system today against Sonny's Lucky 26 Roulette system. And the reason I chose that one, not only did I see Sonny in Las Vegas this week, but I saw a lot of people that I ran into that were playing Lucky 26 that had seen it on the channel. So we're going to go with that one first, and then we'll get to the new roulette system, Rolex Roulette by John Switzer. This should be a really good one, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with $12 on second and third column with Lucky 26, and then we're also going to put $1 on 000. So let's go ahead and spin. Here we go, $26 total bet, 26 numbers covered, and here we go. That's a 17 black, and that is a win. So fantastic. You can see we're up $10. Let's just go ahead and rebet and spin, and then once we have a loss, I'll show you what to do next. Here we go. That's a 32 red, and that's a win, and we're up $20. Let's just rebet and spin. And it was great to go over and see Sonny at his casino this week in Las Vegas. What a great week it was, and he was fantastic. And let's see, we're up $30. Let's rebet and spin.
No more bet.
And here we go. And I saw so many other people that were part of the community there. I'm not going to name everyone, but I saw so many of you and really enjoyed meeting you. And let's go ahead now and double. When we lose with this system, we're going to double and try to get two wins. And here we go. And those weren't people that I made plans to meet up with. I just ran into people that were part of the community, and I thought that was awesome. So let's just go ahead and double again. We lost. We're at 104 total bet now. So we're going to double when we lose and try to get two wins. That's a 2 black. There's one of them right there. You can see we're still down, though, because we need to get two wins, not one win. And let's get her done. Here we go. And that's a 00. And with most systems, you lose when that happens. Not with this one. And now we're up $32. So we're going to go back where we started to $26 starting bet. And here we go. Let's go ahead and spin. All right, let's see what we get here. That's a 15 black. That's another win. And we're up 42. Let's rebet and spin. That's a 26 black. That's another win, and up 52.
No more bet.
All right, here we go. That's a 12 red. Another win. Now we're up $62. And here we go.
No more bet.
Let's keep it rolling, and then once we have losses, we'll recover those losses and keep the profits coming. That's a 16 red. And we lost, and let's go ahead now and double that and spin.
No more bet.
And here we go. And it was really nice to play roulette with some of you guys that were at the roulette tables, and I thought that was awesome as well. Again, nothing was planned. Just ran into some people at Circa while I was there, and always great to meet you guys. And that is another win. So we're up $76. We got our two wins. Let's go ahead and spin again. Here we go. One thing that was unbelievable at Circa this week, they turned all the pools, which you guys know if you've been to Circa or if you've seen pictures of Circa, it's the largest pools in Vegas, and we're up $86. They turned all the pools into hot tubs for the entire winter. I mean, it was still really nice. It was 70 degrees, but they turned all the pools into hot tubs, and what an incredible experience it was. To watch the games and everything out in those massive pools that were all about 100 degrees. So let's go ahead and double that and spin. But another fantastic week in Vegas, and I can't wait to go back soon. I'm thinking about going back the first week of January already. I haven't booked anything yet, but let's go ahead now, and we're going to need to double again because we lost. And spin. This is Sonny's Lucky 26, and that's a 22 black. That's a loss, so we're going to double again. This is
No
a
more bets.
$2,000 bankroll system for $10 units. I'm sorry, not for $10 units, for this size of units, which is $12 on each of the columns, and then $1 on the 000. So we got one win. Let's get two.
No more bets.
We're at 208 total bet, and here we go. But if this is too much for you, just make sure you divide the bankroll by the same number as the starting bets as usual. So that's two wins. Now we're back up 64. We're going to drop all the way back to where we started at 26, which is $1 on each number. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. I'll talk to you more about the Vegas trip as we go through here. That's a 12 red. What an experience, though. Every time it's something different. We're up 74.
No more
Let's
bets.
rebet and spin. I'll talk to you about all the other casinos I went to as well. And that's a 33 black. Okay, that's a win. We're up $84 now. And
No
let's
more
spin
bets.
again here. That's a 34 red. And we lost. Let's go ahead and double. And one thing I always talk to you guys about is what kind of food I like to eat. And this was probably the best ever for food. And I go to a lot of good places, but I'll talk to you about
No more bets.
one place here in a second that's just unbelievable at Circa. It's a 19 red. Okay, we lost, so we're going to need to double again. So if you lose,
No more
even if
bets.
you've got one win, you have to double the bet and try to get two more wins. And when you get a zero with this system, or a double zero, it's a win. So that's awesome. Let's get our second one
No
here
more
and
bets.
spin. And then I'll tell you about one of the places I went to eat in Vegas this week. That's a 13, and we lost again. So we have to double again. So now we're at
No more
104.
bets.
And here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, there's one win. Let's go for two.
No more bets.
And let's see what we get here. That's a 26 black. And there's our second win. So now we're up 74. We go back to 26 where we started. So the first place that blew me away and was probably one of the best places I've ever eaten in my entire life
No more bets.
was Barry's at the ground floor at Circa. It was unbelievable. I had about a 5 or 6 course meal there, and the casino host took care of everything. And let's go ahead and spin
No
again
more
here.
bets.
And just amazing appetizers, amazing drinks, incredible steaks, and all of the above. And we're up 94 now. Let's rebet
Okay.
and spin. And then, of course, one of my favorite places burger-wise in the Circa is Victory Burger. And there's a loss there, so let's go ahead and double. And they had a new burger called the Sin City Burger, which you might have to look it up to see what's on it, but it was unbelievable. But they always have fantastic burgers there at Victory Burger in Circa. And that's a win. We're up 88. Let's get another one, and then we'll reset. Here we go. That's a 21 red. There's our second win, and we're up $108 so far with Sonny's Lucky 26. 26 numbers covered, $1 on each.
No
And
more
the
bets.
zeros are covered, which is nice. And here we go. That's a 9 red. That's a win, and we're up $118 now. Let's go ahead and rebet
No
and
more
spin.
bets.
And then for breakfast each day, I went to Saginaw's in Circa, which was really, really good. They had a lot of really nice options there. And up $128 now. Let's rebet
No
and
more
spin.
bets.
And here we go. And then we also went down to the Strip for a couple days. Even though we spent most of the time on Fremont Street, we're up $138. And again, this is Sonny's
Okay.
Lucky 26. We're betting $12 on second column, $12 on third column, and $1 on the 000. And then we double after losses and then try to get 2 wins. So we're up $148.
No more bets.
Let's rebet and spin. And let's see. Here we go. That's a 7 red. And that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double that and spin.
No more bet.
We also spent a lot of time at MGM Grand, Aria, and New York, New York. That's a 32 red. Oh, and also the Cosmopolitan. We're up $142. Let's get our second win right here. And if you haven't been to the Cosmopolitan, it's pretty cool. It's very trendy. And that is another loss there. Let's go ahead and double.
No more bets.
But I had a good time at all those places. I usually stay on Fremont Street. It's much easier to get around. But we got over there for a couple days on the Strip as well. Let's rebet and spin. Try to get our second win at $104. That's a 12 red. There's our second win. So now we're up $170. Let's go back to the $26 bet that we started with. And spin. Here we go. That's a 33 black. That's a nice win. And we're up $180. Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 25 red. And that's a loss, so let's go ahead and double.
No more bet.
And spin. Here we go. We're 10.5 minutes in out of 15 with Sonny's Lucky 26. Rolex Roulette coming up. That's a win, so let's go ahead and get our second win here at $52. All right, here we go. That's a 24 black. And that's a win. So we're up $194. Let's go back to 26 and spin.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 20 black. That's a win there. We're up 204 now.
No more
Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And if you like pizza, I love Pizza Rock, which is right down the street from Circa. The other thing that's cool too is even though, and that's a nice win there, even though it's not in Circa, it's part of the Circa Rewards program. So you don't have to, if you have food credit, you don't have to buy anything there. It's also the same way if you go over to Nacho Daddy, if you've ever been there. It's also included with Circa Rewards. We're up $224.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. I'll let you know here in a second which pizza I like the best there, though, because it was pretty awesome. And that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double that and spin.
No more bets.
You can tell I eat too much, right? And that's a 35 black. And that's a win. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Try to get our second win here with Sonny's Lucky 26. And that's a 33 black. That's another win, and we're up $238. Let's go back to 26 after our two wins there and spin. That's an 8 black. Okay, that's a win. We're up $248.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin again here. Okay, that's an 11 black. And that's a win. We're up $258.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 26 black. That's a win. We're up 268. So doing great with this one. We only have 2 minutes left, and here we go. That's a 9 red. And we're up $278. And again, I was telling you about pizza right down the street from Circa, which is called Pizza Rock. And they have a pizza with bacon, pepperoni, and actually honey on it. And it was incredible. And let's go ahead and double that and spin. And here we go. That's a 29 black. That's a win. So we'll try to get our second win here at 52. And that's a 35 black. All right, that's a win. We're up $292. So we'll go back to 26 after we got our second win there. And spin. We have a minute and a half left with Sonny's Lucky 26. And then we'll get to the new one, Rolex Roulette. And that's a 12 red. That's a win. We're up $302.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 5 red. That's a win. We're up $312.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 13 black. And that's a win. Let's go ahead and double.
No more
And
bets.
spin. That's a 21 red. And that's a win. Let's go ahead and just try to get our second one now at $52 total bet. And here we go. That's a 17 black. And there we go. So now we're up $326 and time is just now expiring. So another fantastic performance by Sonny's Lucky 26. Again, I went and saw Sonny in Vegas this week and he was awesome and had a great conversation with you, Sonny, and enjoyed seeing you in your element at the casino and really close by where I was staying at the circus. So that was a lot of fun. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day, Rolex Roulette. Let's get into it. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the new Rolex Roulette system by John Switzer. The reason it's called Rolex Roulette is because on a watch, every 5 minutes, there's a little notch there. And on a roulette wheel, these numbers are so evenly spaced out, it is unbelievable. And this progression works wonders. So let's go ahead and place the bets. Here we go. And we're going to have the 5-6 covered. We're going to have 35-36 covered, 27-30, 29-28, 16, 19, 20, and 15. That's our 12 numbers. Let's go ahead and spin.
No more bets.
Now I'll share with you the progression as we go through, and here we go. That's a 35 black to start, and that's a great way to start with a $24 win. You can see we're up $24.
No more
Let's
bets.
just rebet and spin, and here we go. Can't wait to see how this one does in the next 15 minutes. And that's a 19 red. That's another win. So we're currently up $48. Let's just rebet and spin again. And once we have losses, I'll share with you what to do next. That's a 34 red. And that's a loss. So the second bet's going to be the same as the first. So we're just going to rebet at $12. Here we go. And that's a 0. So we definitely lost that one. And now we're going to go from 12 to 24, but this is not a doubling strategy. We're just going to do that one time, and here we go, and I'll share with you what to do next. That's a 23 red, and we lost. So now you can see we're going to go from 24 to 36, so we're just going to add 1 to all these. Here we go. Okay, now we're at $36 total bet, and let's see what we get here. That's a 30 red, and that's a nice win. When you get a win, you start over, and now we're up $72. So we go back to the original 12, and then we spin again. Again, these numbers are perfectly spaced on the roulette wheel, and that's how John Switzer wants you to do it, and he said it works wonders. And that is a loss. So again, the second will be the same bet as the first. So we're still at $12. And here we go. That's an 18 red. And we lost again. So again, now we'll need to go from 12 to 24. And spin. Here we go. That's an 11 black. And we lost. So now we're going to go from 24 to 36, so we'll have to add 1 to each one of these. Now we're going to go to $3 on each instead of 2. Okay, now we have a $36 total bet, and let's spin. Here we go. That's a 7 red, and we lost. So now we're going to go from 36 to 60, and to do that, we're going to add 2 to each of these. Instead of 1. Okay, now we're at $60 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. Ooh, a double 0. That's not good. that's okay. That's why we have a progression and bankroll, which we'll talk about as we go through here. And now we're going to go from 60 to 96. In order to do that, we're going to add $3 to each. So it was 1, then it went to 2. Now we're adding 3. I think I added too many there. Let's see. Yeah, $8 on each now, 96 total. That's correct. Let's go ahead and spin and see if we can get a win here. And that's a 34 red. And we lost again. So now we're going to go from 96 to 156. In order to do that, we're going to go up 5. And I think I went up 1 too many there. Oh, wait, no, they do need to be 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on each. Okay, so we went up 1, then 2, then 3, and then 5 this time. We're at 156 total bet. Let's see if we can get a win. If not, we'll go to the next level. That's a 29 black. And there's a win, $312. We're up 144 now. So let's go all the way back to 12. And I'll share with you the rest of the progression as we go through. And if we don't get to the other numbers, I'll share with you what they are. Let's go back to the original 12 numbers. Again, they're evenly spaced out, just like every 5 minutes on a clock. And let's go back to 12 where we started and spent. This is Rolex Roulette by John Switzer, and we're almost 5 minutes in. That's a 30 red. That's a nice win. Now we're up 168. Let's just rebet and spin again here. All right, here we go. That's a 32 red. That's a loss, so we'll rebet that $12 bet again. And here we go. That's a 30 red. And we got the win, so we're up 180. Let's go. Actually, we got to put those back out again because we didn't need to go back in the progression. So let's go ahead, put those numbers back out and spin.
No more bets.
And we were still at base level, so I didn't need to take anything off there. That's a 12 red. Okay, we lost, so we'll repeat that $12 bet.
No more bets.
On those evenly spaced numbers on the roulette wheel, just like a Rolex watch. And that's a 14 red. That's a loss, so we'll go from 12 to 24. It's the only time with this that you can hit the double button is from 12 to 24 on this strategy. And that's a 26 black. And we lost, so now we're going to go from 24 to 36, so we add 1 to each. And if we lose again, we'll add 2, and then 3, and then 5, and then I'll share with you what the rest of the progression is as we go through here. That's a $36 total bet now. Let's see if we can get a win. That's a 5 red. That's a nice win at 72. Now we're up 204. So let's go back to 12 where we started. And spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that is a 24 black. And that's a loss, so let's repeat that bet at $12. This is Rolex Roulette by John Switzer. And that's a 29 black. So we're up 216. Also wanted to give a shout out to Ty, who him and his wife I played with playing roulette at Circa at the same table, and they said they watch every day. So great to see you guys as well. Wanted to give a shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome as well. We're up 240. And let's go ahead and spin again. And probably didn't see me as much the next day because we went to Aria for the next day. But it was great seeing you guys. And we're up 264. Let's rebet and spin. And that's a 9 red. Okay, we lost. So let's repeat that $12 bet and spin again. And again, the amount that you add as we go through is 1, 2, 3, 5. And then we'll cover the rest here soon. So we're up 276. Let's see how many wins we can get at base level here. This is great. That's a 3 red. And that's a loss, so we'll repeat that $12 bet.
No more bets.
And spin. Here we go. And that's an 11 black. Okay, we lost again, so let's go ahead and it's the only time you can hit the double buttons when you go from
No more
12 to 24 on this strategy. Here we go, and that's a 1 red. That's a loss, so we'll go 24 to 36, and again, we add 1 to go from 24 to 36. Then if we lose again, we'll add 2. If we lose again after that, we'll go 3. But for right now, let's focus on right where we're at here, and let's spin. Okay, that's a 16 red, and that's a nice win. So now we're up $300 already. This is great. Let's go back to 12. So if you're playing this one, definitely what you want to remember is how many times after each loss, what that goes up. So that's an 18 red. We lost. Let's repeat that first bet and spin. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 8. And then I'll cover the rest here in a second. That is a 20, and that's a win. We're up $312, and let's spin again. All right. That's a 36 red. That's a win, and we're up 336. Let's keep it rolling. Here we go. And that's a 17 black. That's a loss, so let's repeat that bet and spin. We're 9.5 minutes in out of 15 with Rolex Roulette by John Switzer, and that's a 4 black. That's a loss, so we'll again go from 12 to 24. It's the only time you can hit the double button with this strategy, and let's see what we get here. That's a 36 red. And we got it, so we're up $360, and we'll go back to 12. And again, these are so evenly spaced on the roulette wheel. If you just picture a watch, each notch is going to be about the same distance apart. And that's a loss there. So let's go ahead and rebet that and spin. Here we go. That's a 7 red. Okay, we lost. So let's go from 12 to 24.
No more bets.
And let's spin again here. Okay, that's a 7 red. That's a loss. So now to go from 24 to 36, we'll add 1. And then if we lose again, we'll add 2. And then if we lose again, we'll add 3. And then after that, if we lose, we'll add 5. And let's go ahead and spin. And then after the 5, then you would add 8. But then there's a few more after that we'll get to. That's an 11 black. And that's a loss. So we're going to go from 36 to 60. So in order to do that, we're going to go up 2 now. So the last one we went up 1. Now we're going to go up 2. Again, it goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. And that's a 34 red. Okay, we lost at 60, so now we're going to go to 96, and to do that, we have to add 3. Oh, 1 too many there. There we go. Okay, $96 total bet now. And let's spin. That's a 33 black. And we lost again. So now we're going to go from 96 to 156, and we're going to add 5. Okay, we're at 156 total bet now. Let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 27 red. And we got it. And we're at $432 now. Okay, let's go back to the original 12. So if we lost after that, we would have gone up 13 to 408. And then I'll give you the next one here in a second. We're going to go back to 12. where we started with those evenly spaced numbers. And that was a great win. Now we're at $432.
No more bets.
We have 2 minutes left. Here we go. And that's a 15 black. Another nice win. We're at 456.
No more bets.
All right, both these systems today have made a lot of money so far. We still have a couple minutes left with this one. Let's see what happens. And that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a loss. Let's rebet at $12 and spin. This is Rolex Roulette by John Switzer. First system today was Lucky 26 from Sunny. And there's a loss again, so we'll go 12 to 24.
No more bets.
And spin, here we go. That's a 14 red. We lost, so again, now we'll go 24 to 36. We'll add 1. And then if we lose again, we'll add 2. And then if we lose again, we'll add 3. Then if we lose again, we'll add 5. Then if we lose again, we'll add 8. And we'll bet here at 36. And then if we lose after that, we go to 13. And that gets us to the 408. And that's a loss there at 36. So let's go now. We're going to go from 36 to 60 by adding 2. So the last one we added 1. Now we're going to add 2. Okay, now we're at $60 total bet. And let's spin. We got 30 seconds left. That's a 5 red. And that's a win. So we're at $492. Let's go back to where we started at 12. And this will be our last spin right here. That's a 29 black. And that's a win. What a great way to finish. So we made $516 profit with Rolex Roulette by John Switzer. And that is fantastic. So the last one that I didn't cover after the 408, after you add 13 to each one of those 12 numbers, then you can add 22 to get you to 660. I would at least use a $2,000 bankroll with this one. And hope you really enjoyed it. Both systems made a ton of money today, and hope you really enjoyed it. If you want to send a system in like this, send it to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And you guys are fantastic. Love seeing the new systems each and every day, and I pick a new one every single day of the year. And it's all because of you guys. You're fantastic. And if you're enjoying the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep growing this community of people that love roulette. And it was so nice to meet so many of you in Las Vegas this week. And I hope that you guys had a fantastic time as well. The weather was incredible. So many people in Las Vegas this week for the National Finals Rodeo too. So it was pretty crazy. But I had an amazing time. And I hope you guys did as well that were there. And for the rest of you guys, I hope you enjoyed sharing some of that experience this week. I'm going to try to go back to Vegas again here pretty soon, maybe the first week of January. And I just love going. I think I've gone 3 times in the last 2 months. So it's been a lot of fun. And hope you enjoyed both these strategies today. This is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.